Hello, guys. Welcome back to my October Daily album. I am back. I have to say that I am a little behind just because I haven't had a chance to go print out a lot of things. But I've still been going in there and adding as much as I can. So today I'm going to be working on so right now I'm just showing you guys what's in the album when you flip through it. But today I'm going to be working on a sketch for my Halloween costume. Well, actually my family's, because we always do group costumes. So I'm going to be doing that, and then I'm also going to be working on part of a layout for I believe it was day 1 of October Daily. But I am going to pop in a few more things. And I'm going to start off here with my first entry. I'm still missing the journaling, which would be the intro to my October Daily on the left hand side. But I still wanted to add some journaling to the photo. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this tag that I had in my stash, and then I'm just gonna cut it, make it a little shorter so it doesn't cover up the pockets in the top when I slip it in, just like so. So that's the perfect size. And then I'm just gonna write a little bit of journaling. This journaling just basically says that I like to start decorating for, the end of the year seasons and stuff. And that's basically it. I really don't decorate much of the tag. I do just add a little bit of, ribbon that I've had for a really long time. I think that ribbon set that you will see me bring out is from years ago, actually, from the Target dollar section. Like years. I'm thinking maybe like 5 or 6 years ago. And I've had it forever, but I've never really used it. So I thought, well, since I'm, doing Halloween fall, today is the perfect time. So it's that little set of ribbons, and they're really super cute. So I'm just going to be using the fall one, and I'm just going to snip it off and attach that to my tag. And like I said, I really haven't been caught up with this album just because I've also been working on my costumes, and I'm making, so it's me, my husband, and my son, and we're going to be dressing up as the Peter Pan crew. My son will be dressing up as Peter Pan. I'm going to be dressing up as Tinkerbell, and my husband will be dressing up as Mr. Smee. So I'm kind of busy, doing both things, and I feel like the priority right now at this point in time is to get into the costumes. So I do apologize. I know I promised you guys a few videos this weekend, but up to this point, I've only got this one. Hopefully, I can get the costumes done this weekend, so next week I can just be catching up on my album and, finish up with the end at the end of the month. So as you saw, I added the little ribbon, and then I just added 2 enamel dots, an orange one and then a cork one, and that was it. So this side, you guys saw me work on this last week, and I was just working on the left-hand side. But on the right-hand side, a part of the assignment for the class that I'm taking, which is the Andrea Beth Key 13 and 31 Halloween class, I part of the assignment was to create a sketch of your Halloween costumes. And that's what I'm gonna add right here. And it was actually really fun, and I thought it was really nice for Andrea to include that in the class because it's normally what I do. Like when it comes to start planning Halloween costumes, I usually always have a sketch. And I do have a notebook where like there's proof that I do it every year. And I just thought this was such a great idea to include in the book. And I am not the best artist, but I'm not afraid to get down and dirty with it. If I have to visually draw something out so that I know, the details to something, for example, like a costume like this, I will get it done. And I hope you guys like the process. I was looking through this video and I thought it was really neat how you guys will see how I do create these little characters. And I just thought it was pretty cool that I was able to record it, because I didn't really feel nervous doing it, but I just think it's pretty cool because I thought my little sketches came out pretty cool. So at this point, this little Peter Pan is starting to look like an elf, like a Christmas elf. So then I just had to fix up the shoes a little bit. And then also part of the assignment was to just label out, the key points to your costume. And like I said, this is what I do every year. So it was like a no-brainer for me. It was one of my favorite things that I normally do. And so, yeah, you guys, I think I'm going to let you guys watch and enjoy this. So I will be back as soon as I'm finished with the sketches, okay? So that's pretty much my sketch, guys. What do you guys think? I think it came out pretty good. And like I said, the point of this is to just point out exactly what you need for your costume. Obviously, if you're not very good at drawing, I'm not good at drawing, but I think I did a pretty good job. But if you're not, you don't feel comfortable doing this, you can always just print out some pictures and put them on a cardboard sheet, yeah, a cardstock, and then just, put little arrows and point out all the little details you need for your costume. And so what I'm going to do now is just stick it down across from from that little section called our crew. And basically, that's all I did for this section. I did try to add a little bit more detail to it, like I'm bringing in a few stickers, but since it was such a small sheet of paper and I basically covered it all up, I had to kind of think about what I can add, and I did end up adding a tag, which is like the one down below. Like, okay, I brought it in now. So it's like the one down below, but when I purchased them, they come in orange and black, and then black and orange. So I kind of liked how I ended up bringing that in, and it's cohesive to the whole spread, on the left side and the right side. So I really like that. And that's really all I added to this page. I did try to create kind of like what was it? Like a little decoration with wood veneer and like a paper clip, but I just didn't want to pull out my glue gun. It just didn't work. So you guys will see me try and do that, but it didn't really work. So I just ended up adding a paper clip to the tag, and that was basically it. I feel like this process here is way slower in the video than what it felt like I was doing when I was doing it. Um, I don't know. I feel like I'm not going fast enough, but that's basically it. So you'll see me here bring in. These are some adhesive wood shapes that I got from the Target dollar section, and these are more like fall related. But I did like that pumpkin. And as you can see, I'm trying to stick it, and it is adhesive. So I thought, maybe it'll hold. And then I thought, well, maybe I can back the pumpkin with some, orange paper, and that's what I'm doing here. And then all I did was cut around the pumpkin, but in the end, it just didn't work. The paper clip wasn't really opening up for me. It was just too short. I think I needed a larger paper clip. Maybe if I had a larger paper clip, it would have worked out better. But I still liked, backing up the pumpkin. That did look really cute. And I did end up using the pumpkin somewhere else in the layout. Well, actually, not in this layout, but somewhere else in the album. And also, I wanted to point out on the left-hand side, that blank card that you see there, I think I'm going to be putting in another printable card that is from the class that says, my costume is better than yours. But like I said, I have just been having so much trouble getting the printing done this year for this album, and it's just really hard because it's just been really hard, this month for me at home, just financially. So I'm trying to work with what I've got, and then just it's just been hard. So I know that I have to come back and fill in a lot of stuff whenever I get a chance to go print everything, or if I can get my printer situation figured out. But until then, I just have that filler card there, but I will be bringing that cute little printable that Andrea gave us, which says, my costume is better than yours, which would be totally cute to put on there. So as you can see, I'm totally having some trouble with that pumpkin. And it was all because I didn't want to have to wait for my glue gun, and it's just so messy. So I said, you know what? We'll just put that paper clip there and we're done. It looks finished. So that's it for that one. It was really fun, doing the sketches and all. So what I'm going to do now is work on, I'm going to bring in another sheet. or I think I'm going to cover that gold glitter one. Yes, so I'm going to cover that gold glitter one with that polka dot paper, and then I'm going to bring in some more black. So it's kind of going to create like a monotone look to it. Because since it's gold, like the gold just does not match in this album. I really do like the simplicity of using black and white and then, pop it in orange. That's kind of my color scheme for the album. So I didn't want to use that gold, especially on top of that, super cute lace paper. It just was too much clashing. So I'm bringing in, what do you call these? These little baggies. And I'm just going to hole punch. And then in there, I plan on adding my journaling. And as I keep repeating, I'm not printing my journaling yet. I think I should be getting it done this week. I'm not making any promises, guys. It's just been kind of like I don't know, I feel like at points this album could be it is very frustrating for me just because I'm not used to following along with a class. And I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before, but it's just really hard for me to like follow with the ideas of the class. Not because, I mean, they're lovely ideas, but I just feel like when I'm told what to do when it comes to scrapbooking and my creativity, um, I get like this roadblock. Like, I don't know if that happens to any of you guys. I'm just being honest with you all. Like, I don't want you guys to think that I hate this project because I don't. I really do like it. But I just get these roadblocks where I think, I get to my album and then, I look through it and then I feel inspired to create something, but then I'm like, wait, I could be doing something else that she showed us in the class. Like, oh, I could be doing something different. So it's just been a little frustrating for me. And I think it's been another reason why I've been kind of putting it off. And then, of course, I keep complaining about my printer, so that's not helping matters. But I do like the mix of papers that I have here, the polka dot and the stripes. And the stripes are black and white, and then the polka dots are like a cream and black. So I like that difference to it. It still works really great. So I'm just going to hole punch some extra holes. And then we have this beautiful spread. And I decided to create a layout on the left-hand side because I hadn't included photos that were from October 1st. And I'm trying to document the day-to-day. So I decided to, I did get some pictures printed earlier this month, probably around like the 5th of October. And so I have a few pictures for, what's been going on in the month. And I have these pictures. So on the first, we went to one of my cousin's birthdays. And we had a little moment, my husband and I, as you can tell. We were just going to take a few selfies. I said, hey, let's take a few selfies. And then he just like curled up next to me and I caught the moment. And I think these have to be some of my favorite photos that I've ever taken of us because we just look so gorgeous. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the sappiness. So I'm bringing in some of this pink paper, and I know pink is not part of my color scheme here, but I thought it would be perfect because there's those gray flowers in this paper. And this paper, in case you guys are wondering, is from the Typecast paper pad, which is by We Are Memory Keepers, and you can find it at Michael's. It's actually for the little the typewriters that they've come out, which are beautiful. Like, I wish I could go get one. But they do have the paper pads. They have a 9 by 12 and then they have the 12 by 12, and this sheet is from the 12 by 12 paper pad. And I do like it. It's very fallish as well. It's got a lot of florals. It's got a lot of pink. Like, practically the whole paper pad is pink. It's amazing. I super love it. I will be having, actually, I should already have a process video here for on my channel using that paper pad. If I don't, just keep on the lookout. It's called, I think my layout is called, oh gosh, guys, I don't remember. I'm like losing it. Sorry. Yeah, I don't remember. But anyways, I use the paper pad in one of the layouts. Oh no, yes, it's the Gray Hair Don't Care. So go ahead and check out that video. I'm sure it's already up. I think it went up today. It's a Saturday, so I think it's already up today. So, in case you were wanting to see more of that paper pad, you guys can go check out that video. So I brought in doilies because doilies are my favorite, especially these doilies. And then on the left hand side, I just added a sticker that said magic. And I think that's pretty cute. It goes with Halloween, Halloween is all about magic and spooky. And I mean, magic goes with Halloween, I think. And then I just added the pumpkin that didn't work out on the other page. I did add the pumpkin down there. And that was it for that. I didn't plan on adding too much. I might come back and print some journaling, but I'm not quite sure yet. I would like to add the journaling if I can print it and then just cut it into little strips. But if not, like I said, I would do the journaling. Actually, no. See? Okay, so I changed my mind because the journaling will actually go in the jack-o'-lantern baggie. So that's where I'm going to have the journaling. So I take that back. So on the right-hand side, I put another doily, and then I put a today chipboard sticker. And the magic sticker and the today sticker are chipboards. They are from the Me and My Big Ideas chalkboard chipboard stickers that you can find at Michael's, and I've had those for a while, but I never really brought them out. And I was noticing that they have a lot of, since they're black, they really would work. They're black and white, and then they do have pops of orange, so I thought that was perfect. I'm trying to figure out what I should be adding on the right hand side. I did look through my photos again because I was wanting to see if I had a photo of my cousin, because the day we went was my cousin's birthday and I did want to add a photo of her. I took a photo of her and my son, but like I said, I have to reprint that. I mean, not reprint, but just go get it printed, and then just add it on there. And I mean, that's basically it, guys. This is what I did today. I'm just gonna leave this here for when I bring in prints. And like you saw me bring this white sheet out of the little notepad that I got from Daiso. You guys can find that in my haul video if you guys are interested. And that's it. All I do is add two cute little hearts on top. I'm sorry. I don't even know what to say anymore. I add two little hearts right up top of the today. These are Amy Tan hearts, and they're perfect. And that's it. I'm going to come back and fill it in. And I hope you guys can join me next week, guys. I do promise some more videos next week. Hopefully I can come back in and pop in more photos. So thank you, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.